Today, we are looking at 7 people who have plastic surgery and 1 who has not. Now, I'm not really the person to judge somebody by what they look like, but today, that is exactly what I'm going to do. And at first glance, none of these people really look like they have plastic surgery, except for maybe like both the people with the purple hair. Both of them kind of look like they might have a bit of plastic surgery on their cheeks, but we'll find out.
8 people who got plastic surgery.
I 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 actually don't know who it is at the moment, to be honest.
I feel like we should say what we've had
Yeah.
done, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like most of these people are going to say that they got a nose job or something like that. Like, I bet that's like one of the biggest things that they're gonna say.
Rhinoplasty.
Rhinoplasty.
I had buccal fat removal, and I also got lip fillers. When they would look at me, it was kind of like, okay, like they're like checking me out, like up and down to see like.
Lip filler. It just looks like he put lip gloss on his lips, to be honest. Am I wrong, or is it just like, I don't think that he got lip filler. I think he's a bit of a liar, to be honest.
I've had moles removed, and I'm here to remove the moles.
I've had top surgery.
That was actually really cringe.
Rhinoplasty.
I had a few. I had rhinoplasty, laboplasty, and septoplasty.
I have no idea what they're
Rhinoplasty
talking
is a
about.
form of plastic surgery on your nose. Very common ones include removing the dorsal hump, and other rhinoplasties are to remove nostrils or make the entire nose smaller.
How old was everybody when they got their stuff done?
Mine was 2 years ago, so.
I was 18.
I was 14.
I was 19.
I was in middle school.
22.
24.
8 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with this, the follower votes, to be honest. I do kind of feel like it'd be her that didn't get plastic surgery. It'd be so hard to see anything in that red light.
It's pretty like superficial, but I felt like she just didn't have like the look.
He said that he got cheek surgery, and I had just never heard of the cheek surgery before.
I feel like it's Whisper, to be honest. I feel like it's Whisper. I feel like he
I was
lied
really insecure about how I
the lip
looked. I used to
surgery.
have chubby cheeks, and I had no lips at all. So it was just stuff that made me feel a lot better. And now I feel like I can actually hold my
I still
head
feel
up
like
high.
he doesn't
So
have any lips.
it's stuff that I need, and also my line of work.
I don't mean to
I'm
be
a
mean.
dancer, and I was kicked in the face, so my septum shifted.
Aw.
So half of it was to shift my septum back so I could breathe properly. The other half was to remove a bump on my nose. It's still a very large nose. I'm very well aware of that, but it was because of breathing.
Yeah, so I have had precancerous screening since I was 10 years old because my dad died of melanoma skin cancer. So I have had.
Everyone's kind of got like a traumatic reason why they went and got plastic surgery. I feel actually pretty bad for the people who have to get plastic surgery, like if they don't want to but they have to get it because of medical reasons, or if it's like some sort of cancer reason too. Like I just feel bad. Like, of course, if you want to change yourself. Whatever makes you happy should be what is most important. But always remember to stay safe. That's also important.
Had some precancerous moles, and I've had them removed via plastic surgery because it can help reduce scarring.
Yeah, I feel like it's Whisper.
Thank you guys.
Yes, I knew.
Bye.
That's like
Good
who
luck.
I felt like
I probably
it
would have
was.
talked about my consultation a little bit more and the experience I had with my doctor and how he made me feel really comfortable.
So a couple people already did it, but I guess we could go around and say why we got the surgeries that we did.
Yeah, totally.
I guess that is a good idea.
Well, I
to...
was super insecure about my side profile. I had a dorsal hump, so I've always like wanted a nose with a little slope.
To be honest, I feel like that's why most people get a nose job.
So I had rhinoplasty and septoplasty. It was mainly for breathing.
With Anna, it wasn't obvious that she had plastic surgery. She seemed knowledgeable, but it just kind of seemed like she was saying the same things that everybody else was saying.
So yeah, I had top surgery. I'm trans. I had very large boobs, so that's like, I don't want those anymore. So that's why I did my surgery.
I come from a very Italian family, so it was that very stereotypical like Italian nose.
Yeah, so it is like, it's just people's noses. That's like, I feel like that's the most common plastic surgery.
So now I have the slope nose and all that. Yeah.
The amount of girls who had rhinoplasties there, it was one of us. Anna and Miranda gave very, very convincing answers, and Jade's were a little more stereotypical.
The first one was kind of like yours. It was more correctional. And a lot of people don't know what labiaplasty is. That's surgery on your vaginal area to tighten the skin.
Wait, so she basically got a tighter pussy. I didn't know that was an actual thing. I didn't know that was a plastic surgery thing. I just feel like it'd be painful, but maybe that's just me.
I think especially in this environment when everyone could relate to some kind of plastic surgery, it was very non-judgmental. And I think over the years I've been a lot more like comfortable talking about it.
I'm actually very shocked that like people in this group are like not very judgmental. I'm shocked to see like no one's been like attacking or nailing other people, like, you know, just like every other episode.
For those of you who had to like pay out of pocket, how much did it end up costing you all?
Insurance covered some of it, but my parents did pay between 8 and 10K.
What was covered by insurance?
The breathing part, because my septum was shifted, so yeah.
I get filler put in because the revision didn't fix what it was supposed to fix. But the initial procedure, it was $9,000.
Yeah, plastic surgery is like super expensive. Like, it's kind of a shocker how expensive it is.
Yeah, I paid out of pocket $4,500 for mine.
I always thought you had to
expensive.
have a lot of money to have plastic surgery. And I always thought plastic surgery was cosmetic too. I didn't know that it was also correctional.
I was still under my parents' insurance when I did it, and I don't know actually how much it was. I know it was partially covered because I had the septo and the rhino together.
No insurance covered it, and it was 10 grand. Literally since like high school, my first job.
Oh.
Saved up. Yeah, little by little.
That's
Yeah.
a lot saving up.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, to be honest. Like, I don't think it's Sage.
I think they saw me molin and they hatin'.
Raise your hand.
Oh my goodness. Why did they have to kick them out?
Too soon.
That's...
I don't know what to do.
So who would you say like supported
They
you
had
the
the
most
right-
through like the years
all
of
the jokes.
recovery?
My mom.
Yeah, me too.
My mom like slept in my room for the whole like first week because I was just in agony and not sleeping. I always say she's
Aw.
like an angel for doing that.
Yeah,
so.
that's how I feel
Thanks,
too.
Mom.
I did mine behind my mother's back. I didn't want them to know. I didn't want anybody to
Did
know.
you tell other people in your life, or no? Was it just?
Not till after.
I feel like a lot of people would rather do it without anybody knowing. It's kind of sad to see like people who aren't supported to get like the surgeries that they want to feel confident about themselves. But it's also sad to see those insecurities because it's usually like, I don't know, I feel like society kind of brings on those insecurities rather than the person.
I didn't want them to know that I was getting it done. I didn't want them to try to stop me. I just didn't want the negative stigma to convince me not to do it. So it's
Yeah,
something I did
agree with her.
independently
Like that
on my own.
would be such a
My
struggle.
parents were incredibly supportive. They didn't love that I was getting the surgery at first, especially with like the whole Jewish identity. Making your nose smaller and getting rid of the bump is just like kind of erasing your Jewish culture, which they really weren't pleased with. But once I got the surgery, they're very loving people, so they supported me.
I get that about the ethnicity because I'm half Lebanese, and like a lot of people in my family have ethnic noses. And one of my cousins asked me that, like, well, if you have kids and they have a bump on their nose, are you going to tell them they need to change it? And I was like, no. I think there's like this balance between embracing who you are and also recognizing that, like, if you change something and it's going to give you this much more confidence, then yeah, do that. Like, there's no judgment there.
That
Who
makes
supported
total
you?
sense.
My mom for sure. She's the one who like took care of me. Like everyone knew, but my dad doesn't. Still doesn't. I mean, he will now. I literally was gonna send him a link to this, but because like in his eyes, I'm his daughter. I'm beautiful. Like he didn't want me to ever do that. Yeah. So I couldn't. I was too scared to tell him.
Would you guys say it affected your life in any way? Like changed anything?
I mean, like confidence for sure.
Yeah, I feel like confidence would be
For me,
the
it was
biggest
just, like, being
change.
trans too. Like, again, I grew up in Michigan, and that wasn't a thing. So like, it was a coupling with like getting the surgery and also like coming out as trans, but now I'm look amazing. I'm like, let's go to a beach or something.
I think I used to be a little more judgmental with like, oh, like why do you wear like so much makeup every single day? I mean, now I wear a lot of makeup, but like other people's choices when it comes to self-confidence, I feel a lot more empathetic towards.
Yeah, it's just like society that's like ruining everybody's confidence. Society. It's literally the downfall of like confidence in general. How do you say her name? Adelaide? I don't feel like it's her though, and I don't feel like it's Miranda either. Like, what? No, I don't think that it's her.
It's a very hard thing to tell. Mine was pretty typical rhinoplasty story, so I was like, okay, well,
I don't think it's
makes
her
sense.
though. I think they might have already gotten rid of them all. I think they already got rid of them all.
I was second guessing myself. In my gut, I felt like Anna could possibly be a mole. And I started questioning Miranda just because I thought maybe she was supposed to throw us off. She had the perfect, or the typical plastics. Oh, ooh, that sounds bad.
If the lights turn green, you voted the mole out. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box and you lose.
I don't think the mole's in there anymore. Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. Exactly. Okay, who is it? I don't know who it is. All right, hold on. Who is it? I need to. Okay, I'm going to guess. It's gotta be Whisper. Like, okay, that's like my first guess. That has to be exactly who it is. And he like basically just put on lip gloss. So I feel like it's Whisper. Yeah! It had to be.
Just all of their eyes on me. I was just like a science project, you know, and they were just... I feel like I had my facts down. I was ready to get specific too. It's just they didn't buy mine.
Make it rain.
Oh my god. I'm so proud of us!
That was actually, I knew that it was Whisper from the beginning, okay? I don't know, there was just something about the talking about lip injections, it just wasn't it. But anyways, I won! I won the game. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. I'm kind of like experimenting with my content at the moment, so that's why this is kind of like random. But if you do enjoy it, please leave a like and let me know what other things I should do in the comments. That would really mean a lot to me. And I'll see you guys next time.